Hello, Emerald City Comic-Con! Yes, who is ready to see some improvised Doctor Who? We are a completely improvised show, which means we have no idea what's going to happen tonight. In a minute, one of our cast members will come out and they're going to get suggestions from you guys so we know what our episode is going to be. How many people have seen us before? Oh, okay, quite a few. We actually debuted this show in January and had a very shocking cliffhanger. So tonight's episode is kind of out of sequence, shall we say. It will not be part of that cliffhanger, I know. I know, there's like, the people who are in the know are like, ugh. You'll have to wait till August. No, it's not true. It's, no, new doctor. So a couple things. We'd love for you to silence your cell phones at this point. Because we are an improvised show, if your phone goes off during the show, we're probably going to use it in the show, and considering there's about 300, 400 people here, it might be a little bit embarrassing. Another thing is that we ask, you can take all the photos you want, but just make sure you turn your flash off. We've got a video guy here, and so flash photography disrupts what he's able to capture on stage. So we will be doing another run of this show sometime in fall or winter. If you want to know when and where we are in space and time, you can go to seattleexperimentaltheater.com or you can find us on Facebook. Either way, we send out emails and let you know exactly where we are and when we're going to be. So without further ado, please welcome the cast of The Doctor.
I'm sexy. I'm usually a big blue box. I travel with the Doctor through all of time and space. Now, before the Doctor comes, we must figure out where we are. Where is here? Where? Here. We are in Europe somewhere. Where? France. Oh, we are allowed back in France. We will be in France. Something is wrong in France. Something little is wrong in France. More than usual. So everyone's nude? No, we're not telling any stories that we've already seen. The bakers are missing. What will they do without their baguettes? All right, we will see the Doctor in France with no bread.
Some cheese, but I want bread as well. I'm going to investigate. If you're telling me a fib, that's right, Adrian. If you're telling me a fib, I will find out.
And what do you propose you'll do? Is that a threat?
Yes, it is. If you're lying to me, you're out of this room.
I know a lot about you, Monsieur. And I know we've become very casual,
But there are a lot of tales that I could tell.
You do no such thing. I'm going to get bread, and I'm coming back, and we're going to have a nice meal and forget this ever happened.
And if you can't find the bread and you find out I am telling the truth, what will you give me then? I'll tell you. You will give me the right to run this household. You will continue to pay me for your insolence.
I'm not worried, because I'll bring back bread. I'll see you in 1 hour.
I don't see why you want to go to a film festival.
Oh no, Fellini was one of the greatest filmmakers ever, and if I could meet him, maybe I could be in one of his films.
Right, but you want to go see exciting things in a tiny box,
Yes.
and I want to take you to see exciting things in a large box. And the things are outside the box.
Doctor, we have to compromise. All
Right.
kinds of boxes are wonderful.
All right, we'll compromise. This is France, but I might have gotten the year a little bit wrong.
Fish for sale! Haddock, salmon, cod. Fish? I've got a nice one right here. Look at it. It's big. Just caught it in the river.
They do cook them, I think.
This one's fresh in from Nice.
Oh, very nice, I think. He said his name was Sam before he was killed by a fisherman.
I don't know
What?
both of you spoke fish.
Well, I don't think she speaks it very well, to be honest.
Would you like to buy some, or are you just taking up my time for no good reason?
No, we always have a good reason to take up
We
your
just
time.
don't know where it is yet.
Not yet. We'll figure it out. We'll get to the bottom of it. I promise you. Can we have a fish for free?
At the bottom of my basket is still fish, and I can't give it to you for free. I'm sorry, gentlemen, but given that fish and cheese are the only things we currently have available, you better take your pick.
Only fish and cheese?
Well, the bread's all gone, more specifically the baker's.
What? France is gluten-free?
What's gluten?
It's the stuff that's in bread. It's
It
magic.
means flour and yeast.
It's inside the flour.
Are you mental?
Yes, most of the time. Listen, it's very important. We get to the bottom of this. Right here, you'll understand.
Oh, Monsieur Poisson, it is a pleasure to meet you. I did not know you were here to investigate the fisheries business in
Oh,
town. I
There's
best
something
take you there.
fishy about them.
Does this mean we're going to have to spend our whole time here looking at dead fish?
Well, no, some of them will probably be alive. I mean, they have to catch them somewhere.
Well,
Come on, Emma.
if you would like, I will lead you down the road. We will all make our way to the nearest hatchery, just outside of Paris here.
Oh, hatcheries, very exciting places, almost as good as film festivals.
I guess I'll have to take your word for it until we get there.
Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you.
You look terrified.
Nothing.
Dear child, it's all for the best.
I miss him. I miss him ever so much. He made the most delightful things. He was such a good baker. I miss him.
He still makes delightful things.
Don't remind me. Please let me go to him. Please.
Marie, that's not going to happen.
But I miss him. I wouldn't even let him know that it was me. I just want to see that he's all right. Please.
And what will you give me in return?
Nothing. I mean, anything, everything. Always. Sorry.
I'll tell you what you'll give me.
Yes?
You'll give me your hands. He needs an assistant. He's not going to finish in time without one.
And I need him to finish in time.
Sure, of course. Anything that you ask.
I know I can find bread here.
Good sir, good morrow. How are you today?
Fine, I've come with some bread. Surely you're still baking bread. You're in the bread business.
I'm not baking any bread anymore.
Not.
John is gone.
Gone?
He's away. He went on holiday without me. Isn't that grand?
Yes, I suppose it is.
So no bread to be found anywhere. And no bakers, and certainly no husbands.
They're enjoying their holiday. So can I interest you in something else? Perhaps some fish or some cheese?
No, I've got fish and cheese.
Oh,
Is everything okay?
No!
Who is this?
I'm afraid she's listening.
Now listen here! I'm a man, and you are a woman. Therefore, you will tell me what's going on. She seems to be very afraid of what is going on here.
Ah,
You will come clean to me this instant and tell me what is afoot.
of course I will.
Good. Let's hear it.
Excellent. As a matter of fact, I could use another hand. Do you know anything about baking?
I'm afraid I don't. If I did, I'd have my own bread, wouldn't I?
Oh, good point, you would.
Not quite beautiful. I mean, look at her. She's enchanting, really. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
He's coming. And I need bread, as much of it as I can get, so you'll learn, and you'll learn quickly. dear.
I'll learn quickly, yes, I will.
Good. You'll teach him.
I don't know how.
Shall I teach you then?
No, figure something out.
Good.
I love making bread. You'll show me how, then?
Yes. There's something dark behind your eyes.
I love making bread.
All right.
I just don't know how.
We'll figure it out.
Somebody give me help.
We'll figure it out.
Okay.
Don't cry. I'll figure something.
Alright, so here we have the cod pools. This one's the haddock. I don't know what that one is. I think this one's supposed to be salmon. They've been going on here for, I don't know, a month or so. Weirdly enough, round about the time the bakers all started disappearing.
It's very modern. Hatching the fish instead of catching them.
Ah, it works quite well, you see. I haven't had to go down to the coast well, since they started hatching fish. Or you used to have to go back and forth, you know, to go to the fishermen and then to the city, and then it starts smelling, and it's not very nice.
No, this is much better.
Are you all right, love? Oh, we didn't catch your name, by the way.
Emma Beasley.
Ah, I'm Jacqueline.
Jacqueline, lovely to meet you. Well, I'm glad you have a nice enterprise here. Everything looks to be in order to me. I mean, I've seen
Well, it's not my business. I just work for her.
Well, congratulations on that. It's just lovely.
Right, quite lovely, except none of these fish are from France.
Well, they're from England.
Some of them. Some of them from Africa, some of them places I can't even identify. You have fish from all over the world and no bread.
I mean, it's a sacrifice we have to make, I suppose. I don't control the bread flow. All I do is take the fish from here that she gives me, and then I take it to the city and I sell it.
Right, so there's a sheep.
Oh, yeah.
You should probably meet her.
Right, someone, you know, I could talk.
Oh, of course, it's why you're here, yes. Mistress Cleange will be quite happy to see you. She runs the business here.
Very nice, Mistress Cleange. We shall have to meet her. Is she here?
I suppose I can take you round the back and they won't mind too much.
Oh, that doubt they will. They never do. Well, sometimes they do, but not usually. Actually, most of the time, they do.
Oh, Mistress! Thank you, dear. Mr. Poisson is here. Oh, pleasure to meet you, sir.
Pleasure to meet you. It's wonderful to meet a mistress of fish, a fishmonger. Are you a fishmonger?
Not quite.
Oh, I've always wanted to meet a fishmonger.
Well, you've met one. My dear Jacqueline is beautiful at it. A monger with the best of them.
You're up to mongery and you didn't tell me. I miss out on everything, including where are you getting all these fish? They're from everywhere.
Oh, of course they are. They're all congregating as they should.
You mean
Coming
that
to being here in our lovely village to supply more options for our dear village people.
You mean they just swim here to see the village people? On their own reconnaissance?
You have quite a lot of questions.
Right, I do have a lot of questions, because these fish, none of them belong here.
That's right. And you're the first one to point that out.
Well, I am a man with the Ministry of Fish Inspection, I mean.
Of course. How could I be so clumsy?
Right.
An excellent point. Well, as it turns out, they're coming here for us. Well, specifically for him.
For him?
Indeed. It's all part of the plan.
A very complicated chain of command. His hatchery.
Oh. Well, my husband is a very complicated person.
All right, then. Could we meet him?
Oh, I'm afraid he's a bit indisposed at the moment. You see, he hasn't quite arrived.
Right. Well, the fish are supposed to move about like that.
Well, they are now.
They were dead just a minute ago, I'm certain of it.
They were. That was definitely dead when it was in there. I know.
Right, maybe we can meet him tomorrow, some other time.
Yes,
no need for
perhaps we should just go
concern.
Maggie, we need to leave. In fact, having you here in such a wonderful place. I think that I'd like to serve you some fish.
I mean, I could just leave, miss. I just brought him here, and you can sit down.
Right, no fish, too much mercury, can't stand the stuff.
That's a shame.
I like to eat
Because
locally.
I think they like you.
Do that.
Yes.
What
Well,
about
don't like them, not right now.
What is the war bubbling?
Take care of these problems.
Right, there must be some other exit somewhere. The fish ladder!
Marie, I'm so sorry to bother you. Oh, dear, I'm so sorry. I've got a silly question. Jock and I had a row. I know that's no surprise. I haven't seen him all afternoon. He said he was going out for an hour and he was going to look for bread, which of course you and I both know there's none of, but I thought perhaps you'd seen him. I'd like to make it better. Tell him I'm sorry. Marie, are you all right, dear?
John's not on holiday. He was entranced by a fishwoman.
Oh, no. Tell me all about it. I understand.
No, entranced. Actually entranced. Yes, she's lovely, but it's like he went dead inside, like dead fish eyes.
What? What are you talking about, Marie? You're saying that...
It happened to Jock too. I'm sorry, I couldn't stop it. I was too afraid. We have to rescue them. I miss John so much.
You mean that she has entranced Jock and he's dead behind the eyes?
Like fish. He's making bread with John. At the fishery.
Oh, no. That sounds absolutely dreadful.
It's where all of the bakers have gone.
Well, then, I suppose I'll go with you. It makes absolutely no sense. Bread in the fishery. I remember feeding bread to fish as a child. To draw them in. To catch them.
You drop some in the water and they all just show.
So all of the bakers are there now. You're saying that?
I don't know what her plan is, but I don't think it's very nice.
I don't know if what Jock and I have is love. Certainly it's something better than nothing. You and John, I know that's true. Let's go and see if perhaps we can't entrance them back.
All right. So to the fisheries then.
Yes, to the fisheries.
We have to go faster. My hands can't do it. We're not going to finish.
I thought baking was so easy. It's very hard. My hands are sore from kneading so much.
I know. It's not ready. shut. It's hot right there.
Are there any fish here? With teeth?
Oh, that smells delicious.
No, only bread.
Bread with teeth? No teeth in the bread. Should be safe.
Haven't I seen you around?
I can't say.
I thought you used to work in the bakery.
Yeah.
Now you're working
No,
at
it's
this
the
thing.
nicest croissants I'd ever had.
It's not for you!
Or put it back. I thought you said there was no bread here.
Well, there hasn't been in the village, but I didn't know about the secret basement under the fish hatchery. I'm sorry.
I'm not angry, I'm very happy. I mean, what's France without bread?
Less company,
Exactly.
more land.
It's like England without foul
God, we
tasting,
wouldn't want to be British.
fried up desserts.
But it's so strange. Why are they under here? Makes no sense. There's no customers.
It's like 50 loaves in there.
Right, all the bread in this village.
Where's this bread for? I want some, and if I can't have it, I'm not going to be best pleased.
Terribly sorry, not ready.
You seem very focused on your job.
Yeah.
Do you like it, being a baker?
It's the only thing I know. Look, we need more wood for stoking. So tired.
What?
Don't have time to stop.
He means that literally. It seems to be the only thing they're doing. Look at their hands. Look at them, they're callous.
Hey, excuse me.
Covered in
Look at your hand, man.
I don't have time. We've got to bake.
Look at your hands, they're bleeding.
Well, I don't want that bread.
There's more to life than bread. Right. Sort of a darky, splotchy thing behind the eyes. Don't really like it.
The thing I've seen look like that is a fish. They're all glassy and dead.
Listen, there must be a place in town where they normally bake. I mean, it can't all happen in the basement of the fishery.
Well, I can take you to the old bakery down by the plaza. I mean, he's here, but someone might still be there.
Right, I'd love to see it.
Hungry today? Yes, they're everywhere.
Right then, keep on baking. Try not to hurt yourselves too much.
Found an exit.
Why are all the exits out of windows here?
Well, they don't never mind.
That was a perfect choice to come by the bakery first before going in, you're right.
I wanted to get some of John's things. I think he'll recognize me if I am wearing one of his shirts. It seemed like a better plan when I said it in my head.
Here. The apron.
Oh, that makes much more sense. Yes.
It's the one I always saw him wearing. And look, the large loaf handle. That's what he calls them, right? What's it? A loaf handle.
I don't think. We have a very complex relationship. It's very, very progressive.
Hello. I wasn't sure I knew would be here. I've got a Mr. Poisson and a Mrs. Emma Beasley. They wanted to come see the bakery.
Oh, I'm afraid that the bakery is closed.
We were just cleaning some things up. I am a cleaning woman for Jacques, and Marie here asked me to come in and help tidy things up a bit so that she could shut down properly.
You're John the baker's wife.
Yes.
Not John the baker anymore, though.
Well, he's actually still been baking. We just found him.
You've seen him?
I was a bit surprised.
Oh, where?
You know your fisheries?
Is he well?
He's sort of, I don't know, was he all dark behind the eyes before and sort of obsessed with baking?
No, he baked a lot, but it was more of a hobby job thing. It was, and he had the warmest eyes and the kindest smile. That's my job.
much right now.
Something wrong. Something wrong? I know. He's been entranced by a fish woman.
All right, her. The one in the hatchery.
She smells funny.
Miss Cleon.
Yes.
Yes.
Mademoiselle.
Did you see Jock as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're not doing very well, but I'm certain they'll be fine. By certain, I mean I'm not very certain, because I don't yet understand what's going on with them, but they should not be that way. We should not have a hatchery in this town. There should not be so many fish, and there should be much more bread.
Excuse me. I don't know you, but I feel I need to tell you a little bit.
It's a very good idea.
It's all right, Marie. You can tell him I feel it.
He was the only baker left. They all went away, disappeared, but they were all single men. No one to love them. We just watched the closing of shops one by one, and we were doing very well because we were the last one left. And then she came in, a customer, with beautiful dark eyes and smelling of fish. And she took one look at my husband, and he became different. He became dark. He became a baking fool. He needed to bake, only bake, and nobody was allowed to eat the bread. And then the next day he was gone, without explanation. And she comes and she taunts me with her beautiful dark fish eyes. And she told me that I would have to go and help him, but I won't. I won't help him for her. I need to help him come back. We'll bring him back. Great. Bring him back.
It's not just him, though. Marie told...
That's a shame. She
Oh.
won't help.
No.
Hi, dear.
Did you hear all of that?
Hello, madam.
I don't think you want to do that.
I need to go bake bread.
I don't think you belong here.
I don't think you're going to stop me.
All right.
Hello, dear.
Have you seen Jock?
I have. Why don't you go see him?
What are you doing?
I'm bringing the fish. Poseidon is coming. And he's not going to be very happy if anyone stops him, especially someone like you.
Right.
So kindly, get out of my town, or I'll have the fish tear you limb from limb.
If I had some amount of currency, whatever currency you have, for every time someone told me to get out of the town, I'd have a lot of currency. And if I had some of that currency every time I actually left the town and they told me to, I would have very little of it.
Sir, if you don't leave, you know the consequences.
Apparently you don't have a grasp of economics. I'm going to pretend to leave right now, and I'm going to stay. See if you can do something about that. There must be a window over here, quickly!
Good, more help us. It's almost time.
Must go faster. Can't.
Going as
Stop
fast as we
baking.
can.
Must go
We have
faster.
600 loaves in the
Must
oven.
Stop baking.
Never stop.
Look, the fish. They're gathering.
Yes, they are.
Look,
They're all coming. Every last fish in the ocean.
look, the nose. It's starting to go into the water. They're feeding faster now.
We don't have
Yes, children!
We will bake more then.
Bake more! The gluten will bring my brethren, and I, Poseidon, shall take over this measly town and this measly planet!
Yes, master.
Yes, master.
This one's very good, sir.
Very good.
Look how round it is.
Round.
It's almost the perfect size.
Feed it to the fish.
Yes, sir. You can feed on this one.
Yes, I can.
Here, sir. Have another.
My lord,
My wife.
there's a stranger amongst us.
Stranger?
Threats you know, and he has escaped the fish once. I fear if we do not do something drastic, he will overthrow this entire moment, and we shall lose this town. I beg of you, give me guidance, give me wisdom. I would seek to unleash all of them, including the humans upon them. Allow me to do so.
I allow you.
Thank you. Children. Come quickly.
Where are they? She said that they were here. Where have they gone? My John.
The question is, where will they soon go? Poseidon's not a god.
Yes, he is.
He is the greatest.
He's my god.
And he would like you to come for supper.
We need to feed the fishes.
John!
Eat more bread. It's not John right now.
No, he's not smiling. John always smiles.
Look, you may follow Poseidon, but I have been more of a fan of Hermes.
Feed the fishes.
Feed the fishes.
Look, I don't know if we can talk to them.
Feed the fishes.
Feed the fishes! Right! Hermes, he's naked and he runs fast! Follow that! That's the driest place in town!
What kind of place? The driest! No! I'm on top of the tower! No! Look out!
Emma!
No! Where are they going now? Where's the tower?
No, no. We're going to put you in and feed the fishes.
Oh, that's what I thought you meant.
Just a moment. I remember you. You were with the one who wouldn't shut up.
Yes. That's him. He'll come for me. He always does.
Good. I want him to come. I want to tear his heart out and feed it to my little friends.
That's what they all say.
But dear, I mean it.
Should we start the chopping, Mum?
Hold her and wait for him. He'll come. Then chop her.
It's going to be delicious. He's going to love you.
The fish will be so happy.
They haven't had meat in so long.
Need more bread.
Yes, let's make some bread. Let's do that instead of feeding you to some.
Oh dear, we're going to make a very special loaf.
The master is here. Look!
Poseidon, we have meat for the fish.
Good!
God, hurry, Doctor.
It goes well with bread and cheese.
And a little bit of butter.
Gather the supplies. The soldiers will eat tonight!
You're so lucky, I wish I could feed fish.
Very nice tower.
It's only wet up here when it rains.
It's perfect.
I'm sorry about your friend. Was she your wife?
No. Trust me, not that. Anything but that. She's simply a friend, but I will get her back.
How should we do it?
Right, Poseidon, not really a god, masqueraded as some, as well as several others from down below the earth. As I was saying, my favorite is Hermes. He had another name. It was Roman, it was Mercury. If there's anything fish hate, it's Mercury.
I didn't know that.
Right, there's a lot of things you don't know yet, such as the ease of converting potassium into mercury. Within a dry environment with a little bit of sun.
Well, what I wonder, it lights up from within.
Right. I'm not exactly with the fish ministry. I'm the doctor. I'll come from another place. Where there are many people, or there were. I don't know where they are anymore. Time Lords.
Time Lords.
Time Lords. They pop up here and there.
Germany.
Not exactly. I sort of lost them. I find them now and then again, and lose them again.
You can't lose your friend.
I'm
And
not
I
going
would like to get my husband back. He had the sweetest smile.
You're a baker's wife. Surely you know a little bit about baking.
I really don't. It's funny.
Well, do you know something about messing up baking?
Yes, I do.
Excellent! Split this up. Mix in as much of the dough as you can. It's very important they all have a good appetite tonight. I'm going to take care of that by leading on a little chase.
So I'm going back down there and contaminating the bread.
In the basement of the hatchery.
In the basement of the hatchery all by myself. Thank you.
You can do it. I believe in you. Just climb in the window. Two windows.
We must gather the supplies, as the master has said.
The last loaf is in.
Is everything prepared?
Yes, master.
It's quite ready, my lord.
The ovens are ready to take the final offering.
Shall I start with heads
Or
or
tails?
tails?
Well, if I have to pick tails, I guess. Don't do this. You don't have to do this. Surely there's another way to appease a god who likes fish. It doesn't have to be me.
Likes fish.
I don't know that much about him.
I am a fish.
Yes, I see that now. I'm sorry, I couldn't tell. Surely there's something else we can offer you. I mean, we have many things.
No, only your body, fed to my soldiers, will defeat the doctor.
Look, shiny! Hello, Emma. I need to go fishing. I'll be back soon, promise. It's a little bit of a trick.
He's here. Where's the baker's wife?
Oh, your fish seem very hungry. I'd like to go for a little bit of a swim in the air. All of you. Right this way, then. I'll be back, I promise.
No! My soldiers!
I'll bring them back, I promise.
What are you doing?
Oh, it's too late. The doctor, it will save me.
What sort of trickery is this?
I'm squeezing this mercury from this banana.
Right!
All
Little
the
bit of food
mercury.
right there.
Oh, eat. Yes.
Shouldn't have been fed. Full of mercury. Always bring a banana to a party, but this isn't a party.
Doctor, you killed my wife!
I'm sorry, Poseidon.
Did we just kill my husband too?
But they're not dead. You think I would kill them?
Good.
I do. You killed so many other species.
So, you're smarter than you seem. More than just a fish. Well, I'm very sorry about those times. And I'm very sorry you couldn't have your way here. But you know your place and it's below the oceans. You've controlled them for thousands of years. I'm not taking that away from you, but this is France. And everybody at some point in their life thinks they can take over France. And somebody has to show up and stop it. And return them to where they are. fearmongering.
That's why we start here.
This is why you end here. You have a choice. Take her down below the water and she'll be fine. But leave them. They're full of mercury now. You won't be able to consume them anyway. It's not more than 1 or 2 a year.
You will not try and kill me then? I will go along with this, and I will not harm you anymore.
I've been to the future, Poseidon. I've seen what happens to your people. They're fewer in number. Take care of those you have.
I still think you smell bad.
I still think you look bad.
Point then, each of you.
John,
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
I'm so sorry. Let's have a fight. Let's not do this anymore.
Share the house.
Yes, I like it.
I don't want any bread, not for a long time.
I'm gonna consider a career change.
Right, before you do that, can you take me one more place? There's a lot of windows here and I've lost my way and I have a friend I need to find.
Oh, right, yeah, through this window. Come on.
We're going through windows.
it's fun. Sorry, guys. Thank you.
You missed it, it was amazing.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
I convinced Poseidon to go down below the ocean again.
Congratulations.
It was like a movie.
I poisoned them with a banana. Oh, I really was so fun.
Well, don't just sit here, come on. We've still got a festival to find.
Yes, yes, we do. Thank you so much. How will I ever repay you?
I'll take that. And a loaf of bread, please.
I think we can do that.
Yes.
Get to work. We should go and go and investigate something from the 1960s.
All right, then, we'll pick it up together. It's been nice to meet you, all of you.
Lovely.
Good luck with the hatchery. Might keep it on wraps for a few hundred years.
I think I'm gonna go into something other than fish.
All right, cheesemongering's good.
Yeah, I think that's some cheese.
There's a window with your name on it over there.
Have you ever been to the Pan Film Festival?
No, I can't say that I have.
The year 30,291, you'll love it.
Thank you so much to Emerald City Comic Con for having us out. If you took photos or whatnot, please like us on Facebook, and we'll give you a little shout out. Other than that, we are Seattle Experimental Theater, and that was The Doctor. Thank you so much.
The TARDIS, Doctor Who, Doctor Who, Doctor Who, Doctor Who, Doctor Who.